All right. I believe
Heyo.
we're up and running.
Heyo.
It's been a second.
It has.
I'm pretty sure it's been a week since we streamed.
Yeah. I actually think our last stream was the Bigfoot stream Sunday.
Yeah,
So it has been a bit.
that's so sad. But we're back. We're playing Fortnite.
Yeah. I think it's mostly just with school starting. We all needed a break.
Yeah, there's been. Why are we in trees?
I don't know. Probably last time we played Fortnite, we were.
Yeah, I was like, who are we waiting on?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, lot happening. We just needed to take a step back, and we're figuring some stuff out. But in the here and now, we're playing some Fortnite.
An easy game.
Yeah, an easy, a fun game, but we have a lot to do.
Yeah.
Because it's what, the 17th that everything resets?
Yeah, it's the 17th the last day to really do anything. Or like the 16th is, I think.
Oh.
Just dropping an emote.
Yep.
Alright, I gotta do week 10 and 13 quests for Snap.
Alright.
So, let's do something you want to do, but I don't think there's a ton in this battle. Yeah. Alright, let's get week 10 done. Week 10. Damage an opponent with DMR without aiming down sights. If you find a DMR, let me know.
How do I open the quest menu?
M, and then tab over to quest.
Thank you.
Also with week 10, damage opponents within 10 seconds of dashing with a 0-point fish. We gotta go fishing.
Okay.
Eliminate a player with the first shot of a prime shotgun. Traveling a baller while on water.
Okay.
I'm hearing Rave Cave drop.
I support that. I have no qualms.
Cool.
10 and 13, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
I always get thrown off with Dragon Ball and
Yeah.
then immediately followed by Star Wars, and I'm just looking around
There's
at the map.
so much.
I'm like, good God, the crossovers.
And you were Daredevil earlier. It's just...
Yeah.
Fortnite's so
over to
wild.
Snap.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, like, just as a game, it's something else. The amount of stuff that's in it is just crazy.
It has, like, every genre of media ever, because it's got games, movies, shows, comics. We just need, like, presidents, and then we've got, like, literally anyone ever covered.
Everyone look out, Obama's a Trump and
No!
he's tilted.
Imagine squatting up with, like, Obama, Washington, Kennedy, and Reagan.
Oh my God.
I hope they don't add presidents to Fortnite, but if they did, I would probably buy at least one.
Yeah.
Point being, though, hey.
I need to go swimming in this.
Yeah, I see.
So, swimming I shall go.
Yeah, have fun. It's just so wild how much Fortnite has. Because, like, I know there's a lot of crossovers, like, objectively, I know that as a fact, but then you really just sit and you're like, oh, there's everything in this game.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's insane.
Yeah, right now alone, it's Vader and Indiana Jones, which are huge names.
Yeah.
We also Dragon Ball, as established, which is so funny.
Is, like, a huge anime.
Yeah, the anime, another genre. You know, it's just, there's so much. I want to know how much money Fortnite has. Because these are not cheap names that they're picking out, and they're doing them constantly.
And, like, they got the Imperial March to go with
Yeah,
Vader.
what the fuck? They just casually are like, hey, here's, like, one of the most expensive things. It's a flex, really.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, we just picked up the Imperial March because we can.
Yeah. Why? We can afford it.
Yeah, you know, we had a good month. Let's just drop a fuck ton of money.
Oh yeah. And then they did.
Yeah.
Which is the really wild part.
Yeah, the fact that they went out and did it.
Yeah. Like they could, which is impressive on its own, but then they did.
Yeah, and they just followed through and they kept their word.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I do think it's really cool though, because I know Fortnite gets a lot of shit, but A, it is genuinely a very fun game.
Yeah.
And B, there's something for everybody. You know, there's most likely going to be at least one character, hopefully. Oh, you can have that. It's okay. At least one character that you recognize, and you're like, hey, I know them. That's pretty cool, and that's enticing. And if not, they do so much. Okay, they do so much original shit too. Like, I mean, we're both playing and I'm playing Butterfly Woman. Hold on, I have to figure out how to get there. It's just there really is something for everybody, except if you don't like battle royales or shooters or whatever, then you're kind of fucked. But like, you can play the. Hello? Thank you. You can find something that you'll like, and that's really awesome. And it's free to play, which is also wild.
It really is an impressive game.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my favorite by any stretch, but I'm always in awe.
Yeah, but I'm always like, yeah. And I consistently check and I'm like, what's new today?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's dog shit, but other times they do cool things.
Yeah.
I mean, even like, you know, Filbert, I'm pretty sure spent money on Vi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Filbert doesn't spend money on games. He's very adamantly free to play on Genshin Impact, which is very funny to us. And valid, because you can make it work, but we just give him a lot of shit for it, because it's like, okay.
Yeah.
But, like, went out and bought Vi because it's a character that he knows and recognizes and thinks really cool. Our friend Larnio was gifted the Captain America skin because he loves Captain America. And there's just so much that, like, across the board, someone's gonna have something that they really like, which is fantastic for Fortnite. Because they're really covering everybody, and they're getting people they might not have just because of the diversity of things that they offer, and that's so smart. And probably why they have so much money at their disposal.
Yeah, and then it, flows back into itself, because then they can just keep getting more.
Mm-hmm. It's so wild. And again, it's a free-to-play game, which is even more impressive. Yeah. That they're just making that much off of revenue and marketing and stuff. I mean, I'm sure Ninja alone, like, fed the employees for a couple weeks. It's just, you see the vibrantly blue-haired man, you're like, the Fortnite gamer. Which, as goofy as that is, that's great for the both of them.
Yeah. Grab the other follower.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
Yeah, no, it's crazy what this game is. It really is.
I didn't realize that your wrap shows up in the inside of the ball.
It would.
Do you not see that?
What is it?
Your wraps are, like, decorating the ball.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Anyway, you were saying.
Yeah, did we say, speaking of Ninja, did we say what happened at Comic-Con?
I don't think we did. Do you want to tell that story?
I wasn't there for it.
Oh, no, that's true.
Me and Apollo were getting Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, I forgot. It was Kay and I. So
yeah, you should.
I'll tell the story. So for those who don't know, we talked about it a bit, but we went to Fan Expo Boston this year. It was our second year going, and it's just something that we really have a lot of fun with, so we went again. And we took the train down to Boston, which is not my favorite activity personally, but, you know, I would rather do that than drive into Boston. But I digress. We got into the train station and we were like hungry because it was like hungry hours. So Storm and Apollo went off to the Dunkin' Donuts to go get some munchkins or whatever. And so I was standing there with Filbert and our friend Kay, who was also with us. And we're approached by this, like, group of people that are just, like, walking past, right? And they start pointing and laughing in our direction, and they're like, haha, ninja! And we're like, I'm sorry, what? And we're trying to figure out what was happening, and our first thought was, we need to make sure this isn't, like, racially charged. Because our friend is Asian, and we're like, this isn't, like, a hate crime, right? And then we realized, no, it's because Filbert dyed his hair hot pink to cosplay Vi. So they were saying he looks like Ninja, which is so funny. And yeah, once we realized we weren't, like, in imminent danger, we were like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's just, Ninja.
I wasn't there, but when I walked back, there was just an energy. I was like, oh, something happened.
It was hilarious. Ninja. Filbert being hot pink is also just like I get it. It's a very jarring visual, especially because we're all generally very neutral looking people. We were in, like, casual travel clothing. Some of us had, like, anime t-shirts, but, like, otherwise there's nothing about us that screams anything. We're simply a group of people. And then Filbert's hot fucking pink. I was like, yeah. You know what? I get where it's coming from. Can you come back?
What?
You left without me.
I was just moving up the car up the hill. Yeah.
Okay. I was just at a sprint, so it was taking a while.
Gotcha.
It's so goofy.
Yeah. I mean, Comic-Con? No,
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con was an absolute fucking blast.
It's
a challenge a guy to a duel.
Okay, cool.
We're going this way.
Oh, we're also being shot at, apparently.
Interesting.
I don't care. Comic-Con's really nice because, I mean, for a few reasons. A, it's just fun to go to a convention and there's a lot of things to do. Like, this was our first year getting photo ops. We tried last year, but we realized it's actually a process. Can I help you with this? Oh, I can. So, you know, there's the photo ops, there's so much stuff to buy. Nice. Did you get the achievement for that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I was worried because I think I got the actual kill.
No, it's good.
Anyway. Nice.
Talking about Comic-Con?
Yeah. There's so much cool stuff to do, so it's fun. Anyway, Storm's, like, right here. Yeah. There's a lot of fun stuff to do, but it's at a really good time, too. Because last year was a little annoying because it was the weekend right after school started. So, like, Filbert and I had just moved into the dorms, and then we had to talk to our roommates and be like, hey, so actually we're out of here. We're gonna be in Boston for the weekend. But this year was actually right after my birthday, and it's a really fun... I mean, the start of September wasn't, like, too bad, all things considered, but it's a good time of year to just, like, right before shit hits the fan with our education, to just go do something fun together. And we've all kind of realized that, like, cosplaying's really fun, and, like, we all really like... Comic-Con's very similar to Fortnite and that you can find something that you like. It is once again a mishmash of everything. So there's violence happening here. Oh.
Yeah.
I see them. I made a mistake. I engaged.
Okay.
Hold on. story on hold.
Spider-Man! Knocked up, but I am in great pain.
I killed a man. Oh god, oh no. Nice.
Cool, I need to heal.
Yep. I think that might have been all of them. Yeah, so it's just something that, especially now this year, because last year I wasn't into Marvel or anything yet, which opened a very dangerous door for me this year. But, you know, there's, again, comics and shows and movies and anime and just people walking around as literally anything. It's another chance to just do things, and it's also just such a
I'm dead.
Damn it. That's okay. We did pretty good.
Yeah.
Warm up round.
Yeah, let's
back up.
yeah, let's head back to the lobby and we'll go over the next quest we need to run.
Yeah, we'll go through the list.
Yeah.
It's just I leveled up twice. That was my goal. You're questing, and I'm like, I just want to work on the battle pass. Oh, I got the Eevee skin. That's like the black dress.
Oh, nice.
I like that one a lot. They really popped off with Eevee. It's just it's the stance, I think. Of just like the hand on the hip, hip popped, hand out. It's just so sass. Really came out the gate strong with that one. That's good. Anyway, what do you need?
To complete week 13, which I only have 2 left, I need to throw a boogie bomb while at an IO outpost.
Okay.
And I need to refuel a vehicle at different gas stations in a single match.
Ooh, how many?
So I have to 3.
Okay.
So
just go for a drive.
Yeah, here's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the route I see. We land at Sleepy Sound and then just follow the road to the bridge because there's basically 2 gas stations on either side of the bridge.
Okay.
So
that works for me.
And that'll complete week 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play her.
I gotta play Snap.
Yep.
I gotta...
No, I respect the grind. I spent money on a lot of skins, so I want to use them.
Yeah, no, I get it. I do too. It's just we're at the end of the season, and Snap is one of my favorite skins.
Yeah, that's so valid. Snap was a really cool concept.
Yeah.
No, is. He's not gone.
Gone but not forgotten.
I really like this skin. I know you know this, but just to say it here. I really like this skin, this duo in particular, they really popped off with. But this one, as far as I can tell, is one of the only skins that has bigger thighs. Because most of the skins are on relatively the same model, where they're very thin. And she has some bigger thighs, which I like to see. So that's very refreshing. There's another skin that's like early, I want to say chapter 1, who's also heavy set that I think about every time she pops around. I usually just forget.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, the character you like's here.
Hey, look.
And you're like, oh, cool. And then you just don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well.
I feel like that happens a lot with you and me in life. Is you point things out and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I just, there's no action.
Yeah, like today, me and Ram went to go get some comic books. And today, uh, the new Midnight Sun series started,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to the place we go to. We go to two possible places. And we got to the first one, and I was like, "Oh look, there it is, Midnight Suns," and I grabbed it, and Ram fully acknowledged it and went, "Yeah, oh nice." And I thought Ram had picked it up for some reason, and then we got to the other place, and Ram went, "Oh look, Midnight Suns." I was like, "Did you not get it at the other place?" And Ram was like, "It was at the other place." I was like, "Yeah, you fully acknowledged it."
I didn't realize you bought it at the first place. I thought you also bought it when I bought mine.
Nope.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I fully acknowledge that you said that because we had also been talking about it earlier in the day.
Yeah.
You know, that's my bad, and I own up to that.
Okay. Get in the cart. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're not here to win the battle royale.
Yeah,
We're here to
we're
complete
questing.
quests.
Yep.
And those are two very different ways of playing Fortnite.
They're both strats.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
you can see the Borealis.
oh yeah.
Oh. I want to see the Aurora Borealis at least once in my lifetime. I think it's so cool. I just have to, like, go somewhere very far to make it happen.
Yeah.
There was a good, like, month last semester where I was just really... I think you know where this is going. I was really hooked on the idea of Alaska for some reason. I was just in one of my classes, and I just looked up out of nowhere. I was like, how much does it cost to go to Alaska right now? And that was the first thought. The second thought was logistics. And then for the next, like, month, I was just like, you know, what if I went to Alaska? You know, if they have the Aurora Borealis, it's away from a bunch of other things. It'd be really refreshing. And then I realized I don't think I actually want to go to Alaska right now. I think I'm just having a rough time. I think I'm just not vibing at full capacity. Hey Storm, I could use a little bit of a...
Yeah.
I got it. Cow Juice 92.
Goodbye, Master Chief. Alright, I gotta finish this quest before we die.
Yep, hold on, I just want to get this chest real quick. Well, it's not worth my time, like, in the slightest. Let's go. Not where I intended to end up.
Yeah, no, those are just a weird week of you being like, you know, Alaska? And I'm like, I've heard of.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm aware.
I've heard stories.
Well, go ahead.
I think I was sitting in a class. I think we were both in class. We were just in different classes, and I just get a message from you, and you're like, Alaska? And I was like, what about it?
I think we were both in class. I know for sure I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I don't know. I've really liked Alaska since we read, oh my god, what's it called?
Into the Wild.
Yes, Into the Wild, the...
Oh, ignore the shooting.
Okay. Got it. The Chris McCandless, Alexander Supertramp, I think. Yeah, that story, which I think is so cool. And then I started looking into Alaska, and I had my moment, and then, like, 2 years later, I think, that's when I had my... So Storm, Alaska.
Yeah. It was just so out of nowhere. I was so confused.
I'm pretty sure your response to me was something to the effect of, like, you doing okay? It's like I want to go to Alaska.
I need to go to an IO base.
Okay.
There's one not too far from here.
Cool.
There's one there.
It's dangerous. Are we not taking the car? Did you do that already?
I already finished that quest.
Oh, awesome. Okay. There's a lot of places I would love to travel to in theory. The problem is I have a fear of planes. So
well, that's gonna be a deterrent.
Yeah, that kind of... Don't you as well?
Yes, but I'll deal with them.
Okay.
I've been forced onto several planes in my life. I just sort of accept.
Oh yeah, I've been on a fair amount of planes. I just, like, I don't know. I try to avoid them, and when I'm on them, I'm usually, like, quite uncomfortable. Which kind of puts a wrench in a lot of things.
Did you just say when you're on them, you're usually white and uncomfortable?
I usually what?
You're usually white and uncomfortable?
I'm always white. I don't know what
yeah, that's why I'm confused.
Yeah, no, I don't...
I was like, what?
I actually don't know what I said now. I know I said uncomfortable. What the fuck did I say? Did I say white? I might have.
This turns out is not an IO base.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Or does it have to be not you? Does it have to be thrown on? Okay.
No. This is just not an IO base. Where my marker is actually one though, so that's where I'm going next.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't know what you said.
I don't
just
either.
heard white and uncomfortable. I'm like, is that not your default?
Yeah. No, you're right. What did I say?
I don't know, dude.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to reverse engineer. I'm usually quite uncomfortable.
Quite, okay.
Yeah, no, okay. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I am, in fact, always wet and uncomfortable, though. Hey. Give me a minute.
One.
That was 1 second. That wasn't a minute.
Time is but a social construct.
Yeah. Like, I want to go... Ever since, like, middle school, I've really wanted to go to London, which is still on my list, but I think that needs to wait a little bit. I want to go to Japan really bad. That did it, right? That quest?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, I got XP out of nowhere. I assume that was the quest.
Then I'm just gonna complete week 10, or my last big one.
Cool.
So I need to damage an opponent with a DMR without aiming down sights. Well, guess what I happen to have?
You have an opponent.
And a DMR.
Huh.
Although I appear to be trapped at the moment.
Yeah?
Oh, you killed them.
I'm sorry. Don't worry, there's more. There's one right here. There's several people here. There's a guy behind this rock. I'm just gonna kick his ass real quick.
Okay. I got the DMR one. I'm just on a roll.
Got him.
Nice.
I said I was gonna kick his ass, and so I did. It's that simple.
You set a goal with clear objectives.
Yeah.
Followed through.
Exactly. And I got a quest out of it, so...
Nice.
Perfect.
Eliminate a player with the first shot from a prime shotgun. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Damage opponents within 10 seconds of dashing with a 0-point fish.
Ooh.
I guess I gotta go fishing.
Yeah. I always forget this game is a fishing mechanic, because why does it have a fishing mechanic?
Yeah. Fortnite truly does have something for everyone. If you are into fishing simulators,
yeah, this is for you.
You can, in fact, play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Will you win? Probably not, but I don't think that those people are playing to win at this point.
No, they're just there to have a good time. I respect it. I feel like very few games need to have a fishing minigame.
I feel like it's really just survival games that need it.
Yeah, survival or like simulator games, either as point blank as fishing simulators or things like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley. I give all of them a pass.
Yeah.
Also because they have like a museum component. But why does Fortnite? Why does
Battle Royale
Genshin?
shooter.
Why does Genshin have fishing? Why does Sonic Director's Cut have fishing? We don't.
Froggy.
Fuggy. Oh, that game's such a delightful
Disaster.
mess. Yeah.
It's not a lot of games I would truly call a disaster.
Storm's like, here, we gotta go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's not a lot of games I would truly call a disaster.
Most Sonic games.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, I guess they tried.
Yeah,
I don't know how much they really did try.
This is something we've been talking about in our group a lot with, it's Frontiers is the new one, right? Sonic Frontiers. Yeah.
You guys care more about Sonic than I do. I just like Tails.
Yeah, I care greatly, and that's a valid choice. I and our friend Ramsey are big Sonic fans and have been for a while. I would argue that I have been more of a long-term fan, but doesn't really matter.
Throwing some shade, huh?
Well, it's not shade, if I'm right. Sorry, I was trying not to die, as I was
I get it.
delivering that comeback.
I'm dead.
Yep, I am too. Damn.
Okay.
Well, we got some quests out of it, so.
Yeah. And that's what we're here to do.
Do you need to double check anything?
Yeah, we can spot back to. I mean, I can check it in lobby, but it's nice to check it without a.
Yeah, we can just take a breather.
Yeah.
Hold my Sonic thought.
Yeah. The game's really taking its time. Oh, there we go. You really had to think about getting me back in the lobby.
Ooh, this song that I'm playing might be copyrighted. Hold on. I didn't think about that. I think things within Fortnite are okay. Because they assume.
I'd be surprised if they weren't.
Yeah. I also think I need to turn my game audio up a little bit. Because it's not really picking up on Streamlabs. Maybe it is. Well, it's because the menu's so much fucking louder than the game. Where's the audio settings there? Yeah, 15, that won't do. How's it feel about that? That's better. Needs more. Can you say something real quick?
It's talking.
Okay, thank you. I'll just do that. That should be better. Cool.
Okay, so the last two quests I need to do. I only have 2 left.
Okay.
First one. Damage opponents within 10 seconds of dashing with a 0-point fish. Don't know what any of that means.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah. Other one. Eliminate a player with the first shot of a prime shotgun. So I think the way I'm going to do that is I want to down someone and then just whip out the shotgun and shoot.
Yeah, that's valid.
So if you find a prime shotgun, let me know. Outside of that, I need to go fishing. So
I'm just looking at the snap stuff.
No.
It is really cool. I just don't super feel like grinding for it. I respect your decision too.
I'm just getting the last 2 that I care about. I'm still going to be missing a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I'm getting the last ones that I like.
What are the week 5 quests? Because that one's kind of cute.
Actually,
No.
will you check this? I did not use the bathroom before we started, which is
Ew.
my mistake.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go do that now.
Yeah. Do you want to just, like, take a 5?
I'm not gonna be able to, like, 5 minutes unless you want to.
I mean, I forgot to grab my water, so it might be good to just
Okay,
take a sec.
let's take a 5.
Yeah, we'll be right back. There. Oh, hold on. My capture's being angry. There we go. We're back.
Okay.
I tapped back in and it went black, but we're good now. No biggie. No big deal.
Yep. As long as it's working.
Mm-hmm. I love this skin, too. This is one of the first ones I bought.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm pretty sure you convinced me to buy it.
I remember.
Yeah.
That is correct.
That is true. So where are we going this time?
I'm gonna go fishing, so
Near water.
somewhere with yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go Reality Falls. I know there's some spots around there.
Alright.
If you find a prime shotgun, can I have it?
Yes.
And if you knock someone, do not immediately kill.
Got it. I guess I can finish my thought about Sonic.
Yeah.
Something we've been talking about a lot with Sonic Frontiers coming out is that I've loved Sonic forever. The original Sonic games were some of the first video games I ever played. So they mean a lot to me. I love Sonic as a character, and the first, like, the classic Sonic games are really fun and really cool. The problem is Sega keeps putting out really shitty, rushed Sonic games. They're games that have a lot of potential, and you can definitely see that, like, at least 3 employees had their heart on this project. But Sega has a history of putting out very steep deadlines and rushing Sonic content out. So almost all of their recent games have been dog shit. Which is really sad because there's so much potential with Sonic. And there's some games that could be really cool. Like, I feel like Sonic Frontiers has potential. It's just the environments that we've seen, and granted the game's not, like, out yet, so there's still room to change. But the things that we've seen from the trailers right now, the game looks wildly unfinished. It looks like someone just put Sonic in a sandbox and started throwing up things around the world, like, here's a fun ramp for Sonic to go up. Which is really sad, because I want to see more good modern Sonic games.
Can I quickly just say a thing about Frontiers?
Mm-hmm.
Frontiers looks like someone who really likes Gmod and Sonic.
Yeah. No, that's correct. I see that. It's just... It's really disappointing that Sega keeps doing Sonic dirty. Because all of the games, like Sonic Director's Cut, granted...
It's an older game, too.
It didn't age well, because none of those games really do. That's not true, because I love classic Mario games.
And I was gonna say, just on principle, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, no, JK, I take back my previous statement. Sonic games in that era don't age well. So I give it that, but it's like, it's so bad. There's so much about it that's just so glitchy and so fucked up, and it's like, how did it get to this point? Because Director's Cut has some really cool things in it. It's just like, they massacred my boy. What are you looking for? A prime shotgun?
Prime shotgun, yeah.
Okay.
Or, as well as a fishing pole.
Okay, got it. I don't know. I love Sonic to death. but he deserves so much more.
I'm down.
I see.
As I am a bad shot.
Where are you? You're there. Where's the other person? Is there another person?
I don't know.
Maybe not. There's shooting happening nearby.
Yep.
Yeah, just to revalidate my... God damn it.
It literally hit 0.
That's so sad. To go back on my previous point, one of my favorite video games of all time is Super Mario 64. And that shit has so many polygons, like 2 polygons at most. It's so boxy. It looks like shit, but it's such a cool game. And granted, when you put it next to something like fucking Elden Ring, it's gonna look and feel like hot garbage because it's a N64 Mario game. But it's so good. And like, again, Ocarina of Time kind of looks like ass, but the N64 games have their own kind of charm.
Yeah.
It's a veil of beauty from Nintendo. Sega's a whole other beast. But classic, like, N64 games, I've played a lot of them and very much love them. Coming, I'm here. I've played a lot of them and I really love them. Here's your fishing rods, by the way. Nice. Here.
Yeah, I already have a fishing rod.
Oh, okay.
At this point, yeah. Do you have heals? I'm in great pain.
I have a Boogie Bomb.
I can't dance the bullets out.
I don't know if you wiggle around hard enough.
I feel like I'm just gonna do more damage.
Use those shields, yeah. Yeah, so that makes me even more confused. It's like, why, heals right here. Why did old Nintendo age so well and old Sega is something? Or
Old
specifically
Sega.
old Sonic. Because I feel like there's some good. I'm not super familiar with Sega. I know I like other Sega games, but I can't recall them off the top of my head. To me, Sega is Sonic. Are they Yakuza? Or am I making that up?
I have no idea.
I know
That
they
is a
did
random
something
question.
weird. Yeah. Hold on. I'm in a confined safe space. I need to look up if I just made that up or not.
Am I lying to myself? Or is this true?
Sega. Nope, Yakuza is Sega. Which is so
Okay.
funny. And, like, you can kind of see it, because, like, I mean, Yakuza's a very good game, but it's also very goofy.
Yeah.
And has its fair share of problems, but, like, I don't know, I still just... I wish they did Sonic better.
Yeah.
Ooh, legendary Striker Burst.
The only Sonic game I really know is the original, because it's the original. Who doesn't, you know? And the Werehog one,
Werehog one.
where he turns into a Werehog at night.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what that one's called, but
Is that Sonic Unleashed?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, those are the two I know. That's about it.
I feel like
I'm
Sonic
taking
Unleashed...
Those guys are out of here.
Okay. I feel like Sonic
this one.
Unleashed, is one of the better regarded ones.
Yeah.
And I know, like, Sonic
I'm-
Colors is universally known as being pretty good.
Sonic Generations, I'm pretty sure, is considered pretty good. That one I played a little bit of, but so yeah, I'll actually count that into my list of ones I do know.
Yeah, most of Strix has a good gauge on Sonic Generations.
Yeah.
It's what Apollo and I do when we run out of things to do when we're hanging out together. I just kind of show up at his house and it's like, what do you want to do? I don't know, fucking Sonic? Help, help.
I can't beat two of them!
No. That was only an uncommon hammer assault? That's wild. They're on some function. No, I mean, the person that killed me. It felt like they were doing a shit ton to me.
That's just how the game be sometimes.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there definitely are some really good Sonic games, but then there's also, like, Sonic Boom. Which is so poorly made, it's insane. It was a pretty fun game until I soft-locked myself out of it, but, I'm in an area I can't progress. It's been so many years that I don't remember why, but I know for a fact that I fucked something up, and now I just can't proceed, and that's really awesome and cool.
That also just sums up that game.
Yes! Sonic Boom. Great show, though. Sonic Boom the show, and the Sonic movies. Like, Sonic media that's not the games is phenomenal. Or, like, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Good shit.
Sonic, not in a video game, is usually pretty good, which is funny because he's supposed to be in the video game.
Yeah. I think when it's Sonic out of Sega's hands.
Yeah.
Because I think Mario and Sonic is a Nintendo title.
Smash Bros. 2.
Yeah. Smash Bros. And, again, the movies and the show. Obviously, they had some creative say, because it's their copyrighted character, but, like, the things that aren't primarily Sega are the best Sonic content modern.
Yeah.
That's really funny, actually. I didn't think about
that.
That
seems fitting, though.
No, it checks out, but... I don't know. Nintendo's my beloved. That's where my roots are in. I didn't really grow up with friends that played Nintendo, so it really wasn't until I found, like, this group that I actually had people to talk about the things with. But
speaking of...
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, finish.
No, that's okay.
I was just gonna say, speaking of which, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Looks really freaking cool.
Yeah.
I say as someone who's only played 2 Zelda games this summer.
I think at this point you have some say. I mean, like, be careful. Because, like, some long-term Zelda people will definitely be up your ass. But, like, you've got an experience, and you've also asked, like... Yeah.
Yeah, I have the very start of the timeline and the very end of the timeline, and that's what I know.
You've also talked to Philbert and I pretty extensively about more Zelda lore, so I think you have a tiny bit of authority to have opinions.
It's not much, though.
I don't, because my Zelda opinions are fucked. Like, here's a hot take. My favorite Zelda game is Twilight Princess. Do with that information what you will, because I know that's a very unpopular opinion. I haven't played in a very long time. I used to play it with my dad a lot when I was younger. But I remember loving it and thinking it was really cool, and then I, like, got internet access, and I was like, oh, people don't feel the same. But I've played a lot of Zelda games. There's a Pewee. Seagull Tamer, not anymore. I've played, I might miss some, but I know I've played Original Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, less than an hour of Breath of the Wild.
That's your hot take.
Yeah, that is my hot take. I've touched exactly less than an hour of Breath of the Wild. I've seen almost all of it because I've watched videos on it and I've watched Storm play basically all of it.
I think you missed like very minimal stuff of like maybe a dungeon or two.
Yeah. But I've definitely seen it, and I acknowledge that it is one hell of a game. It just wasn't super my cup of tea because I'm not the biggest fan of open world like that. And I almost immediately started playing Genshin Impact afterwards, which is very similar. It just felt more structured to me, which is what I wanted. And when Storm got into Breath of the Wild, I watched it and I was like, okay, now I've watched the whole game. I don't really feel inclined to play it myself because I feel like I got the experience.
Yeah.
But I do fully recognize what Breath of the Wild is and has done, and it's so cool. I personally less than an hour.
Yep. Which you just said, like, you aren't a huge fan of open world games, which I find really funny because you also aren't a huge fan of like the Souls-like, and you just got Elden Ring.
Yeah, I did.
Which is the open world Souls game.
Yeah, it's
Granted, you've put in like less than an hour to that too.
No. I've played like 6 hours of Elden Ring.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. You were there for all of them. Where have you been?
I thought you only did like an hour and maybe.
No, I've played 6 hours.
Well, never mind that.
Debunked. Elden Ring is so unbelievably not my kind of game. It is a very far deviation from what I know and what I'm comfortable with. I just watched, once again, I watched Storm play it, and I was like, that looks really cool. And especially the character creation, because I am a sucker for character creation. And I joked around that, you know, I was just gonna buy the game and spend 2 hours with the character creator and then return it. But I was like, I want to give it a chance because I really don't branch out. I stick to the same couple of Nintendo series, and I have like Animal Crossing type games and I play a lot of very passive games. And I was like, what if I just take a hard left and give it a shot? And I feel so wildly embarrassed every time that I play it because I am so bad, which I know is to be expected because it's not my area, but I sit there and I stream it to the group and I'm like, I'm so sorry, this is how you're spending your time.
Again, man, it's a Souls game, and it's the first time you've ever like branched out in this territory. You're not gonna roll in and beat like Margit first go.
I know, it's just it's a very slow process, but I am going to see it through, A, because it's too late to return it, and B, because I do enjoy it. I just yeah, I just need to get over the the performance anxiety. But yeah, speaking of games that are revolutionary, Elden Ring.
Yeah. That's probably winning game of the year.
Mm. And I think it deserves it.
Yeah.
Where did this start? Oh, new Zelda game. Yeah, I think it looks very cool. I don't know if I'm going to be getting it personally, but
I will get it release day.
I'm very excited to watch you play it. There's a lot of bangers coming out soon.
There's a 0 Point Fish.
Let's go.
I don't. So hold on. Wait a minute. What was I saying?
Why would we fight this hard for it?
Yeah. Week 10. Damage opponents within 10 seconds of dashing with a 0-point fish. So I think I just need to hold it, dash, and damage someone. I have to do 100 points of damage. I guess. I don't know.
Who knows, really? Like I said, though, in the next couple of months, we got some serious bangers coming out. Because Overwatch 2 is dropping.
Excited.
Gotham Knights is a few weeks after. I know you're...
Very excited.
Yeah. Storm is counting down the days.
Oh, yeah. Actually, now that you say that, I'm probably going to put it into my calendar.
It's on the Strix calendar.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. I put the game releases we care about.
Nice.
But also put it in your own calendar. Celebrate.
Yeah.
It's a national holiday.
It'll just be amid the, like, bullshit homework I need to alternate.
Yeah, it's like
oh, shit.
I gotta watch this lecture and do this discussion post, and oh, fuck, Gotham Knights comes out today.
Woo!
Yeah. So that's coming. I know there's other big ones. Are you above me? Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, why is the ceiling?
5 on Switch, kind of a big deal.
You're excited for that one too.
Yeah. I will probably be streaming that one too.
Yeah. Or recording or something.
Yeah.
Some content will come out. We had a bounty?
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Some content will come out of that. What's going on?
I'm down. The 0-point fish are gonna die.
I'm here.
No!
Shit.
Damn it.
We just have to go fishing again.
Yeah. Can I just continue?
Game... Can we go back to lobby for a second?
Yeah.
I want to change my skin. Fucking... I have a mild interest in Bayonetta 3. Don't me. I play... Why am I sitting out? I play Bayonetta in Smash. And so I was like, maybe I should play a Bayonetta game. But I also... Oh, the shop reset. I also simply think it's as point blank as I think Bayonetta's attractive. I don't think I care about the game, I think I care about her. Oh, Sid. Sid's a good skin. She's very cute. I'm just looking at the shop really quick.
Yeah. I went through it too.
Yeah. Boardwalk Ruby. I have the Birthstone backplate. Because I love crystals. I know Ramsey said he joked about buying it for me and then didn't. And I was like, oh. So I bought it for myself. Beach Jewels is back. Is it the Beach Bomber you like or the other?
I like the Bright Bomber.
Yeah, okay.
The Beach Bomber is just the summer
yeah.
version.
Beach Brutus, oh my god.
Yeah, wide fellow.
Wide as hell. Scoops and slices. It's kind of cute. That's gross.
So like the Summer Drift one.
I
like all their summer skins, but it's September.
Yeah, we're a little late for that. I really like Beach Jewels. I like all of the Jewel skins.
Yeah.
The Chaos Scythe is really cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. black ooze is disturbing.
Venom.
Yeah. Vector. Oh, this skin kind of fucks. This is cool.
Yeah, we clicked on it at the same time. Below Vector is Dreamer, which I think is really cool.
Oh, yeah.
It gives me Agent 19 vibes.
Mm.
In what chapter of Fortnite are we on?
Chapter 3.
Okay, Dreamer. Part of Dreamer said introduce Chapter 3, Season 4.
Huh. That's not yet.
Yeah, it's also DC character apparently.
Yeah, because it's DC series.
Yeah, I didn't read that until just now.
You didn't see the blue background?
No.
And then Chica, Rainbow Royale, Woo-Wear. Woo-Wear's been here for a few days, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Reflections. I do really like the Crossmark Cooperative. Or Crossmark Operative. I added a co.
Yeah.
I think she's very cute. Okay. Got some cool things today.
No.
I might get the Chaos Scythe. It feels very Halloween.
Hmm.
And we're getting a spooky season.
Oh yeah. We're only what, like 16, 17 days out from spooky season?
Yeah, we're still like a little early. We're on the edge of it, but like
over the next few days it becomes acceptable.
Yeah, Apollo and I went Halloween shopping once already, and I guarantee it will not be the last. So cool. Okay. I came to lobby to switch my skin. Let me do that.
Yep.
Let's go with fucking probably the best skin that Fortnite has made.
This and Snap, which are both over this summer, they
really popped off. Oh, I can finish out the Battle Pass page.
Nice.
With the Red Sabrina skin. Another very good one.
Yeah.
I just have the Vader page, which if I don't get, I will not be fussed.
Yep. Understandable.
Yeah, just the inky goth girl was really
Some next level character design.
Yeah, I want to know who on the Fortnite team came up with her, because Ray's new CEO.
Yeah. Who came up with the skin and then which director approved it?
Yeah, you guys.
Let those two run Epic Games.
Yeah.
Who said, "Hey boss, I came up with this idea," and they were like, "Fucking phenomenal."
Mm.
I don't know where to go. Let's go shrine.
Okay. Every time we hear Dragon Ball, it's more jarring than the last.
Yeah.
Especially because it's not Super Dragon Ball anymore. Like, when everything else was super prominent, like, it checks out. But it's very, like...
It's like, oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's still happening.
Yeah. Do we want to do this game, kind of dick around, try and get the achievements and stuff, and then do we want to do, like, one more actual try and then call it?
Yeah.
Because I think that should probably bring us to 9 or so.
Yeah. That works for me.
Cool. Say, taking a break from streaming was not super fun. Necessary, but now that we're back, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, but...
We were like, yeah, we got to stream today. I was like, oh, do we?
Let's go. Yeah, Again, I know why we need to take a break, because I also need to take a break. I don't know how to slow down. But this has been very nice.
Yeah. Just to be back into it, I was like, oh yeah, I fucking love this.
Yeah. Oh, right. So,
You say and then yawn.
well, I'm sleepy. It's been a long day.
Yeah, that's fair, I get it.
Yep. As you yawn.
Yeah.
I mean, I had class, you had work.
One of the worst days at work
Yeah.
today. I got out of work and I had to drive my coworker home today. And after I was leaving my coworker's house, I was just like, I need to do something that is not sit around for a few minutes because I just had a very bad day. So I called around like, "Do you want to go get comic books?"
Yeah. And the thing is, like, Storm and I talk throughout the day while he's at work. Just about like random shit. But like it's always just like over messages and whatever. On the very rare occasion, and it's happened twice recently, Storm will call me around work hours. Which the first time, can I tell the story?
Yeah.
The first time was as Storm was like going into work. And he called me.
I was, for context, I usually walk to where I work, and I was like over halfway to where I go.
Yeah, Storm calls me and it's like, "Hey, so my parents aren't home right now, and I don't know where my dog is. Can you make sure she's not, like, outside?" And I had just woken up. I had been awake for less than 5 minutes, and I was like, fuck, I gotta put pants on, I gotta go find a dog.
Well, okay, I knew my dog's name's Ava. I knew Ava was like in the house, but I wasn't sure if she had gotten trapped outside on the porch. That's what I was concerned about because I left and halfway walking to work, my parents were like, "Oh, by the way, we're not there," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I was like, "I don't know if I never saw Ava when I left, so I don't know if Ava was like trapped out on the porch in the sun right now." And I did not have time to turn around. I knew it'd be quicker for Ram to drive.
Yeah. It was just specifically the fact that I had just woken up and one of your opening sentences was, "I don't know where my dog is." And I was like, what? So now, anytime that Storm calls me around work hours, I think the world's fucking ending. So I got a call today as you're getting out of work. I'm like, there's no way this is good. And it was just like, "I've had a very bad day. Can we go get comics?" And I'm like, I'm ready to go. just let me know when you're here.
Yeah. For context, the reason it was so bad today is usually like there's a lunch rush for like, an hour. And it's fine. It's whatever. I don't care that much personally. From about 11 to 2:30, it was literally nonstop. I did not have a chance to sit. One of my coworkers did not have a chance to eat. It was like constant, and it was real bad. So I got out of work. I'm like, I want comic books. I want to not be thinking.
Yeah. So we went and got some comics.
There's people over here. They're fighting. I'm
Okay.
gonna join the fray.
Alright. I'm headed over. It's just every time you call me, that's not like something I know is gonna happen. Cause like sometimes you call me when you're driving home from campus and whatever, which I know is happening. But it's when you call me, and specifically when you call me around work hours, and I'm like, what happened? No, I was ready to go. I had been procrastinating a bit for a few hours, and I had just... Did the wolf get that kill?
Maybe.
That's really funny. Well, now he has to die, unfortunately. Oh. Behind us. Oh god, it's... Is that Goku?
I'm dancing! I'm down.
No, there's no... Okay.
Ah.
That was alright.
It's a good attempt.
Good.
Good. Alright, give it one more go, call it a stream.
The old college try.
Yeah.
Yep. But I was like, I had just opened my iPad and was ready to start doing an assignment, and I was like, no, perfect.
Yeah, I actually have a homework assignment due tomorrow, but my textbook has been delayed, so I'm like, I'm gonna email my professor and be like, hey,
Hey.
this is a bit out of my control, as I did order it, it just got delayed.
Yeah, you can't exactly do anything about that. Yeah, I had a problem with one of my classes. This is a cute skin. Thanos snapped me. I was giving you a compliment. I had a problem with one of my classes where it was a topic I was so insanely interested in, but it was a 7-week course as opposed to like 14 or 15. Which is fine. I've taken a couple of those. But this one, like, the amount of work you have to do in a week is inhumane. It is something that is entirely unmanageable, and it was more than the rest of my classes combined. And I was like, I can't do this, but I have until tomorrow to do something about it, which actually ended up not being true, which is awesome. So it's week 3 of classes, and I just picked up a new class, and I have until Sunday to catch up on the past 3 weeks. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
Yeah. Well, the problem is my textbook's being... Because it's like an online module through whatever that's being really annoying and not working, so... I just have to simply sit and wait, but I'm like, the clock is ticking.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I actually have a job through the school this semester, which is cool, because it's like my first real job, I guess. It's the first job I'm getting a paycheck for. Which is really cool.
It's always a win.
Yeah. A dub, if you will.
Yeah. I will.
I shall. Ugh. Getting sleepy.
Yeah. Busy day.
Yeah. But we both got through it. And then we got some comics.
Yep.
I am so excited because I've been at a standstill with, so this is just a really funny story. I've wanted to read the Captain Carter and the new She-Hulk series because She-Hulk is my favorite Marvel character. and I went as Captain Carter to Fan Expo, so I really wanted to read them. The problem is, the comic stores that we go to have never had the first issue of Captain Carter, so I've had 2 through 5 just on hand, but I haven't had the first one, so I couldn't start it. And they also just never had She-Hulk 2. So I read the first one, and I was like, I have 3, 4... I didn't have 5, which I got today, but, like, I had 3, 4, and 6. And I was just like, I want to read these things, but I can't. So today we went to... It was at the second comic store. I was like, do you guys, like... Can you, like, keep your eye out for these for me? And he was like, we don't really do that, but, like, I can just put an order in for you. I was like, oh, awesome. Can you get Captain Carter 1 and She-Hulk 2? And he types on his fancy little computer, goes out back, and then just comes back with them. And just hands them to me, and I'm like, where was this 2 months ago? And he looks at Captain Carter, he's like, for some reason in our system this says it's supposed to be $15.99, but that's stupid, I'm gonna give it to you for $3.99, because that's what it says. I was like, hey, that's really cool, this is a win. Storm, on the other hand.
Yeah.
What was your experience at the comic store?
Yeah, I was actually in line ahead of Ram, and I was like, I was checking out, but there's a specific comic I'm looking for, which is Marauders #6, which, like, just came out pretty recently. And I was like, hey, do you guys have Marauders #6? And he was like, let me check real quick. And he, like, typed on his computer, and then he, like, went to the front of the shop. Key thing, he went to, like, where you would look normally, but when he got Ram stuff, he actually went, like, out back.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, we don't have it out front. And I was like, oh, okay. And then Ram did her thing, and then I jumped back in because Ram said, like, he said, like, we can order you a comic. I was like, oh, obviously, why didn't I ask about that? That was stupid. So then Ram wraps up paying, and then I jump back in real quick, and I was like, oh, could I order Marauders #6? And he's just like, yeah, no, we're completely sold out. I was like, oh, but, like, you can't order it. And he's like, nah. I'm like, what? Like, I'm sure there was something to it, but it just felt so jarring between the two different customer service angles.
And it's so funny because we were literally standing next to each other.
Yeah.
And just had wildly different experiences. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah. Like, nothing against the guy. I just think it's really funny how it just went 2 very different directions for the both of us.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, he's able to apparate the 2 that Ram needs, and then, like,
sold out.
Half-asses looking for mine. I'm like, oh, okay.
I made a joke. It was that he had a t-shirt on that said "Smash the Patriarchy," and I was like, maybe it's because I'm a woman and you're not. I love that comic store.
Yeah, it's a great shop. Funny.
It's so goofy. I hope you find Marauder 6.
I want to. I need it.
Yeah.
I love the Marauder series. Just mutant pirates. That's so cool.
Mm. Once we wrap up streaming, wow, I'm just having a stroke at the end of the stream, down. I guess. You're watching real time. My body shut down. Once we get done streaming, I'm going to do the least amount of homework possible and then read some comics.
Yep. I'm gonna, once we stop streaming, probably just start reading some comics, because I can't start the homework I need to do.
Yeah, no, you have a bar. I'm just being lazy.
I got some Game of Thrones books today because I want to read that series properly. I started a few years ago, which is key here. Um, but I never actually like continued reading it because I got very mad at season 8.
Mm.
Um, so
Very
now I
mad's an
decided,
understatement.
yeah, I can't get into it. So I decided like, oh, I'll just like start reading them again because House of the Dragon's coming out. And I'm actually enjoying it. I'm like, oh right, I like this world. I forgot. So I was like, all right, I'll read it again. So I picked up some of the books today, and I went to go find the original two that I had. And I opened up where I left off in the second book, and I realized what I used to use as a bookmark when I was reading these was the plane ticket I used to get um, to the college I went to before I transferred. I was the baggage claim ticket
Huh.
um, for that flight, and I saw it, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Wow.
I was like, "This is old now."
Yeah, damn.
It's not that old. It's only like 2019-ish, but still, I was like, I've not thought about anything super related to this in quite some time.
I mean, that's 3 years.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I guess I'll keep using it as a bookmark. This will be my Game of Thrones bookmark now.
That's funny. Nice.
The guy stood no chance.
Yeah, no. I was also using a long-range weapon on him.
I was too. I was just loading a medium range weapon, I think.
Man, times change. Yeah. It's crazy how much has happened. We've lived a full life in the past 2 years.
The pandemic really
Just aged
up the
us.
timeline a bit.
Yeah. Aged us like 2 decades.
There's people back here. Oh,
Yeah.
you're like gone. Okay.
I was opening a chest. I'm coming back.
There's people.
I'm on my way. I'm here.
They're back over this way.
If anything, I feel like I regressed. Yeah. I feel like we've been getting back to a lot of the things we used to like as kids. I feel like we're just kind of like life's happening and
Mayonnaise
it's a lot.
48.
Oh no.
Their name is Mayonnaise 48.
Oh god, I'm being Hey, hands off. We're just going back to a lot of comfort things because the world is too much to handle. While we're also going out and like getting degrees and shit, so.
Yeah.
So many fucking animals. It's a zoo.
Yeah. Or like a wolf pack, because it was all the same animal.
You know? That checks out. Yeah, I've learned a lot about myself in the past day. I was gonna say 2 years, but also the past 24 hours have been kind of wild, to be honest. I was gonna be like, yeah, a lot has changed for me. I've discovered a lot about myself in the past 2 years, because I have, it's true. But then it was like, just yesterday my world flipped upside down. So...
It's a bit of a... He went from 2 years to 2 hours.
Yeah, silly and goofy. That's what therapy does to you, honestly.
Power of therapy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
I've been bountied.
No. Funny haha moment. Absolutely. I definitely did not chuckle. It was not silly or goofy for me. It was very real.
Yeah, no, I mean... Just shit's crazy. Like, yeah. I don't know what else to say.
It's true. Shit's whack.
That's how it be sometimes.
Really too.
And that's okay.
I'm tired of it.
Well, we had 2 different reactions.
Yeah. For anyone else, you know, shit happens and that's okay. When things happen to me, I'm tired. I've had enough.
I wanted to cease.
Yeah.
I need my board back. There we go.
Going swimming. Opposite ends of the spectrum. Yeah, I feel like we really are. Storm and I are such polar opposites in so many things.
Yeah.
I think that's why we get along so well. Well, sometimes we have our moments, but like, you know, for the most part, we see two very different angles of things, and it works.
Yeah.
We're getting farther from the— Ah! I'm being shooted!
Sure.
I don't know behind us. Oh god, they're kicking my ass. They're up on the... They're down now.
Get down.
I'm going. I'm crawling.
Nope, Ian, you just crawl past.
Yep.
I think those are probably the people on the bounty.
They're behind you. Damn.
Well.
Well, we gave it...
That is a good attempt.
Yeah, Stormsport reminds me of Jake. Yeah, no, that... I see it.
Similar energies.
We might have time for one more if you want to do one more.
Yeah, we can do one more.
Okay. I'll remain in my... Oh, you're in the lobby. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn to lobby. I just got a 91. Alright, who do I want to play in this last stretch?
I gotta keep the theme going with.
Yeah, you've really been working hard for him, so I think it's deserved. I'll play my demon lady.
Not surprising.
Well, I am very predictable. It's very little. Oh, I didn't realize her boots are on fire.
You've had this skin for like.
I'm not looking at her shoes.
I want to be a costume designer. I was.
Yeah, no, I know. It checks out for you. I just like that she's red and a woman. I'm looking at her boobs. I'm looking at her titties.
Joke's on you. You always look at the back of the skin.
No! I look at the ass. I really did not realize her boots were on fire. That's really cool.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I think this is the first skin that I bought that wasn't a theme, because I know the first thing I spent money on was the No Way Home bundle. Because we were just getting back into Fortnite and I had just watched No Way Home. So I was like, I feel like I'm legally obligated. The same reason I bought the poster for it. I was like, I did so much work for No Way Home, I need to honor it.
Have you told that story?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I could tell it again though, because it was.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, a bunch of our friends wanted to go see No Way Home, which is so valid. Because we're
also just.
Go ahead.
Quick thing, just general MCU spoilers inbound.
Yeah.
Just a warning.
Yeah, I'll try to dance around it, but anything's possible.
We gave a spoiler warning.
Yeah, we're good. We're fine. Very big MCU fans, and just Marvel in general in our group. But I had never seen a Marvel movie in my life. And the one I almost did, I had a bad experience with. So I was not a Marvel connoisseur, but when my friends want to go do things, I want to go do things. So at first, I was just gonna watch all the Spider-Man movies because there was the rumor going around that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were coming back for it. So to just have a baseline of who the fuck is Spider-Man seemed like a good place to start. Which that very quickly turned into, what if I watch the entirety of the MCU before No Way Home comes out?
Which was only, what, like 3 weeks?
It was the start of December because it was...
I'm down.
Hello?
I'm dead.
Oh, you're like, okay. Well, this might be a short match. Might be one more after this. You stole my friend.
Grab the reboot and get out.
Okay. I was gonna get revenge, but whatever.
Well, I mean, do what you want.
Yeah.
Live your best life.
Okay. I ran away. Yeah, so I went from what if I watch Spider-Man to what if I watch all of Marvel's content. And that was the beginning of December, and I believe No Way Home came out like...
The 17th, I want to say.
Yeah, something in the teens.
So you were looking at like 2.5 weeks.
Yep. And in the span of 10 days, I watched... What did I get to? Pre-Spider-Man. Was it the first 3 phases?
I think you watched the first 3 phases, and I think you had started WandaVision. But I don't know if you finished it yet.
I don't remember. I forget what I want to say it was like 21... That seems high. I don't remember what the number was. But I watched all of it, which meant that I was watching roughly... Do you think this area's cleared out? I'm gonna try it.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Roughly 2 to 3 Marvel movies a day, which are like 2 to like an hour and a half to 3 hours. During finals week, which is, oh god, Jesus. No.
I'm back.
Okay.
Are you dead?
No. Almost though.
I'm not gonna have a weapon.
Damn it. One of them's really low. Well, I'm gone.
I got your reboot card.
Cool.
I'm out.
Alright. Yeah, that Marvel binge was one of the stupidest things I've ever done, because I really liked what I watched, but the plot of every single movie blends with itself now. I can't differentiate, like, almost any of them. I forget very key details, and it made me miserable. But goddamn if I didn't catch up on the MCU for No Way Home. And it was worth it, because No Way Home was phenomenal. And it lived up to everything we were hoping.
Yeah, it's just... Watching you through finals week deteriorate was just like, you don't have to watch all of them, and at that point you're like, no, I just watched Civil War, I have to keep going.
Yeah, it felt like something I had to, it felt like a challenge at that point. It was just like, I've worked so hard, I can't stop now. Got him.
Nice. Can I have that weapon? We both got rebooted. Or I'll just take the SMG. Or you can take... You like SMGs.
I like SMGs.
I do not.
Okay. It was one of my dumbest decisions. It was so stupid. But I did it. And now I can casually catch up to the new stuff. And I will probably keep with Marvel so long as it's in operation. Because I signed away my soul when I watched the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That's when it went downhill.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I am with Marvel now because
Sorry.
It's okay. Because it's definitely something that's like I should have gotten into this sooner because I have been around Marvel a lot, but it was never something I was interested in, and I was like, why? Because I was missing out on a lot of cool stuff. But I also, like I said, I didn't have a lot of friends with similar interests. I had a lot of friends, but like we weren't really into the same things, and it wasn't until, again, this group that I would have had someone to talk to about it, so I am under the assumption of better late than never.
It's just when you realize you were late, you got caught up real fucking quick.
Yeah, I was like, sure. There's a 0-point fish.
Indeed. That is a need, not a want.
It's outside.
Oh.
It came out of the,
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do. Well, there's 2 of them, so I can test.
Fast?
Am I faster than usual?
I don't know. Seems like it. Somebody rebooted. You definitely have something happening.
Yeah. Okay.
Who knows? Who knows? That almost just took me out.
I'd be.
I feel the same, or at least similarly, about D&D as I do Marvel. In that, better late than never, but this is like everything that I love, so... There's people over there. There, roughly. That's a shockwave grenade. Oh, they just jumped into the air.
Yep.
In that general vicinity.
I am trying to look.
I'm not seeing them anymore.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
Poor ninja dude.
He's actually pretty rich, I think.
Yeah, no, he's actually doing fine, and I don't feel bad for him. But he gave it his all that night. Not seeing enough movement.
Listen, I respect the attempts. I gotta... You're gonna do something stupid?
Okay. Fine. Was that at somebody?
Yep.
Okay. Got him.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's teamwork.
Yep.
There's a truck coming.
I hear it. Legendary DMR.
I will snag that. Yeah, no, I respect anyone who's willing to try and do stuff like that. Like, how can I not, you know?
Mm.
But that does not change the fact it did not go great for him.
No. It's so awkward to watch, but I'm like, at least you were trying to bring up the energy.
Yeah. But by God, he was not seeing enough movement.
No. This game is so wild now. Yeah, that's what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream. How there's so much happening, but it's nice because there's something for everybody.
Yeah. Like, if you like, even if you like vaguely like shooters, you can get some sort of enjoyment out of this game one way or another.
Yeah, as long as you like the key component of it's a shooting game.
Yeah, it's a shooter and battle royale.
If you can get past those criteria, then you've got something.
Yeah, to some degree, you will like this game.
Whether it's from pop culture or it's just something that they did original, because they have a lot of really cool original skins.
Yeah.
But they also have a fuck ton of very expensive crossovers.
Yep. Wish they're like Path Royales,
Yeah.
Not everyone's cup of tea.
Nah. And that's okay. They usually aren't mine, but there's something about Fortnite.
I agree, actually. I used to not be a big fan of Battle Royales until early PUBG days. I started liking it, and then I switched over to, like, Fortnite. There's a golden SMG down here. Somewhere. It's, like, trapped under stuff, so...
Oh, I see it.
There it is.
Yes. Yes!
Corn Pog?
Yes, Corn Pog.
Corn Pog. Alrighty.
Let's head not towards the storm.
Yeah, let's go the other direction. Woo!
Now I'm following you from one storm to another.
That's how it rolls. Oh, hello. That was loud. But I want this, because this gives me the fun thing. You can get that one, because there's only one of it, if you want it. Oh, hello.
Well.
I gotta reload! And then out.
Damn. Well.
Oh. It's good attempts.
Yeah, we gave it our all.
Yeah.
Just didn't exactly go as intended, but that's okay.
That's how it be sometimes. You wanna do our little wrap up thing?
Yeah. So Strix Plays is going to be a little funky in the coming weeks because we're going to start reworking some schedule things. So I don't have a really great usual rundown of what we're doing because we don't really know. Roughly what we do is that we stream every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sundays and Wednesdays are 6 to 9 p.m. and Fridays are 4:30 to 7:30. Nope. Yes. 7:30 p.m. Those are EDT times. If you want to check out our YouTube channel, we have a couple of highlights videos up. That is Strix Plays, straight up. And so is our Twitter, @StrixPlays. That's where you can find what game we're playing, when we're playing it, if we decide to switch it up and play something else, when videos go up, etc., etc. Hello, Larnia, we're ending the stream. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least you popped in, though. It's nice. What?
Hold on. But let's advertise real quick. This is probably going up as a VOD, so you can watch it, Larnio. And it'll be on YouTube tomorrow, most likely.
Yeah.
If that's the plan we're going with.
Yeah, if we are gonna start rolling that out, we'll have to talk about it, but there's a good chance you can just watch it in its entirety. We didn't play super well, but we had some funny goofs, and I hope your quiz went well. Yeah, so that's about it. Again, some things are gonna start changing. For example, we're gonna start throwing some VODs up on the channel, on the YouTube channel, and things of that nature. And yeah, so thank you for joining us for some Fortnite content. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's very nice to be back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it.
Alrighty.
Thank you for joining us, and have a good night.
Evening.
If you're on our time zone. If you're not, just I hope you have a good time. See ya.
Bye.